can see by the bar that they have totally eliminated. That's why the timer fast forwarded. So hold for a few more hours. Come all the way back down to the south part of the map. We managed the impossible and held so far. Superior, I will make a note of that to bug report that. And their numbers weren't actually superior. Hold the forts in the city till nightfall to claim total victory. Give all you've got. Okay, so pause. What are we actually dealing with here? Yep, you should be shooting them. Shooting them. Just want to make sure my orders are still valid. Okay, go ahead and shoot him. Oh, because this was a combined division I was using in both places. The Natives moved to attack us from the city. Oh dear. Okay, nope. Pull all of these guys back. Time to go. This was the force that I was waiting for. I don't want to fight them here. In surplus. Pull these guys off, pull these guys back down to fight this. Okay, that's a little unfair. So I need to finish dealing with these troops ASAP. Where did my other guys who just retreated end up? adjusting these guys here. Push up this way. Let's pull them back for safety's sake. From second division, him. Wow. Okay then. Get my general over here because that is by far where he is most needed. Okay. Pretty much just clean up. Surprised they haven't routed yet, but alright. And that does it. So we had, like I said, about 60,000 to start with from their side, plus another 100,000. We had 100,000 plus cavalry and guns, basically about 120. I lost 30,000 to their complete annihilation. It's about 3 to 1, 4 to 1 when you factor in all that. That's pretty good. I lost 21 guns, which is sort of atypical, but that's because I was actually using the forts for the sake of it. Still, that's not bad, and I'll probably get a number of those back from just medicine if the campaign actually continued. Obviously, victory, held everything. You can see the completely ridiculous kill counts out of some of these units. 1600. This is a standalone unit. I don't remember where he was deployed, but this is just ludicrous for one brigade. These guys are all combined divisions. That's sort of expected. This is just ridiculous for artillery. This is the fact that he lost troops though means that I'm pretty sure this was in the far northwest Fort DeRussi, I think. This must have been where he was deployed. Just ridiculous. And if there's any question about the effectiveness of dedicated skirmishers, sniper skirmishers, there it is. 3,000 kills, only 120 losses. Just ridiculous. In fact, let's take a look at the skirmishers. Yeah, just these guys did a lot of work all throughout. Even this unit, which is the one that took a flank shot early, in this day, and then in the previous day had just taken some bad casualties from getting mismanaged. They still did a lot of damage, so definitely pleased by them. Artillery, just good numbers all throughout. I don't know which one's which. Some of these are howitzers. Obviously, some of these are parrots. Perhaps in the next campaign, I will adopt the naming scheme that some people do to put the name of the guns and whatnot that they're equipped with in the unit names. Not the biggest fan, but absolutely you can see why people do it, just for the utility's sake. Cavalry again. Some of these guys, near the end, where it finally got to unleash the cavalry, just cut through wide swaths of the army on their own. When you properly bait out turning flanks, as you saw that I did, where they have problems shooting back in time before you basically get 3 or 4 volleys on target and rout them. And then infantry. Nothing more really needs to be said for some of these numbers. Officers, the pretty bloody toll in terms of officers, just based on the sheer amount of people who were deployed. But really, none of this matters anymore. Let's take a look at the final results screen. I think that should be next, right? As soon as this finishes loading. Please don't crash on me. Surprisingly long loading screen, although there was a long one coming into Washington and coming out of Washington as well. So sort of stands to reason. Alright. Grand victory. We are triumphant. After 4 years of constant battling and the loss of many brave soldiers, the Confederates got what they wanted. The Union capital is conquered and the rebels achieved total victory. The President of the United States, Abraham Lincoln, had to sign a peace treaty and accept all our terms, which include the complete independence of the Confederate States of America. A new page in American history opens for our newly formed nation, while several foreign countries wish to start diplomatic relations by establishing embassies in our land. All of my medals. This is the one that bugged, interestingly, at one point, where we got 2 copies of that medal. Your story. In the war between the states, your leadership and skill became a matter of national pride. Your men would follow you anywhere, and you returned home a hero greeted with parades and great fanfare. The people of the great state of Virginia elected you governor by an overwhelming margin. Your skill at managing an army in the field will prove invaluable for managing an entire state. I didn't make president? Come on. There we go. I lost a fair bit of cavalry. Didn't lose much artillery, which I consider to be a benchmark. You should not be losing artillery generally, or men out of your artillery. They should not be exposed to much danger. And infantry, 180,000 to call it 740. It's basically 750 plus another 100,000, a little under, call it 830 or so. That is 4 to 1 ish. So for an entire campaign, I would say that's pretty good. And thank you for watching. Stay tuned. I will probably start up a Union campaign after this. I've played a Union campaign up through I'd say up past Fredericksburg at least, but I figure starting a new campaign, brand new with retail and not like this one where I've sort of limped along with multiple patches, should prove interesting. And so hopefully they will be educational as well, much like this campaign's done. So if you continue watching, great. Thank you.